Hi there, I'm Ed Carter, the Cycling Games Guru, and today I'm just going to give a tiny introduction to a big subject, which is crowdfunding, and in particular for games, Kickstarter. There are various crowdfunding websites, Indiegogo is another one, but for some reason lost in the mists of time, or the last decade anyway, Kickstarter has become the place where most board games are crowdfunded. So what is crowdfunding? Maybe you know all about it, maybe you don't. Crowdfunding is a way in which projects, creative projects usually, are funded in advance of being produced, sometimes in advance of being designed. But a concept or even a finished design is put up on Kickstarter, a page is created, and lots of details about the game, and backers are invited to pledge towards the project, and often there are lots of different ways you can back a project. There are some fantastic kind of jokes really flying around the net about what is a backer. Someone who pledges some money and then waits 10 years and then is told there's been a delay, because sometimes crowdfunded projects can take an awful long time to come to fruition, certainly longer than they advertise, and that can be for good reason. It can be production issues, often that's what it is. It can just be the project was a bit ambitious in the first place. I've certainly set up one or two very small Kickstarter projects with games, and it's a fantastic thing to try. You need to be sure you can fulfill what you're promising, but it's wonderful seeing who will back a project. I've had projects backed by people I've no idea who they are, other than they like games, I guess, from all around the world, certainly the US, and being UK based myself, other far-flung corners of the world. And it's very exciting actually to create something and then pack it all up, dispatch it to different parts of the world. It's a great way of producing a game without having to stump up a fortune in advance. Anyway, there's lots more that could be said, and I'll perhaps come back to this subject in another one of my vlogs. But hope that's whetted your appetite for Kickstarter and for crowdfunding. Perhaps have a look later on.